Yo, what is going on, guys? Biscuits here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be customizing the Grotti Turismo Classic. And we're not just going to customize it, we're going to upgrade it to the HSW variant. So the Turismo Classic is based on a Ferrari F40 in real life. If you are looking to pick up the Grotti Turismo Classic, it can be purchased from the Legendary Motorsport website for $705,000. Alright, so let's head on over to the LS Car Meet where we can customize this car and upgrade it to HSW. The Grotti Turismo Classic is in the Sports Classics category for racing, and starting off with the HSW upgrade, so we're looking at $897,000. So if we add that with the $705,000 sticker price, you are looking at just over $1.6 million. Go ahead and upgrade it, and let's go ahead and go 100% on the armor. We'll go ahead and do HSW brakes. For the front bumpers, we can do a lightweight stock front bumper. Okay, add some fog lights down to the front lip. I wonder if those are functional. Do a classic front bumper. The racer front bumper. Another racer front bumper with a carbon. GT front and another GT. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like the lightweight stock front bumper with little fog lights. Moving on to the engine, let's go ahead and do HSW engine tune. For the engine block, we can actually color it. That's cool. So I think we'll do primary. Moving on to the exhaust, so we can do a carbon tipped, chrome tipped, titanium, and wide exhaust. I do like the white exhaust, but I don't like it that it's titanium. I wish it was just chrome. So I guess we'll go carbon tipped. Moving on to the hood, so we can do a stock hood with the stripe. So obviously the secondary color is white at the moment. Let's change that real quick so we can kind of see what is going on. Secondary, let's go to black. There we go. Gloss black for the secondary. Okay, now let's go back to the hood. Now we can see what's going on. Okay, so we have a stock hood with stripe, vented hood, the vented hood with the stripe, we have a racer hood, same thing with the stripe, a GT hood, and the stripe as well. So I'm liking the stock hood with the stripe the best. So let's go ahead and do that. Horn, that one's fine. Headlights. We'll go ahead and do xenons. Absolutely. For the liveries, so I believe there aren't any liveries, there's only the HSW liveries. So yeah, it's HSW Racing or the Elite. Those are the only two options, so not really feeling any of those, especially since we already opted for the stripe. So moving on to the plate, we'll throw on my custom biscuits plate. Alright, for the respray, I'm thinking this metallic silver, so we're going to go for that. I think that's going to look very good with the black stripe. So far it does, so nice. Okay, secondary, we already have that gloss black. The trim color, see, so it looks like it changes this, just the inside portion of the seat, not all of it, so it's kind of nice. Alright, we'll go black steel for the trim color. Alright, so sun strips, we can do a primary, we can do secondary. or carbon. Alright, so we will leave the sun strip off. I rarely do sun strips on my builds. They're just not really my cup of tea, you know? Moving on to these side skirts. Alright, so we can do secondary color or carbon. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave those stocks. That's kind of lame. There's only 2 side skirt options, and it just takes the stock side skirt and then colors it the secondary, or they make it carbon. Alright, moving on to the spoiler. Okay, so that's cool. You can remove it if you would so choose. So we can do a secondary color spoiler. Carbon. Do a GT wing. So GT wing with the secondary color. Same thing but carbon. Here is a sport wing. Okay, that's kind of interesting. And a secondary color sport wing. Carbon sport. The the racing wing. So it has a piece in the center there. I'm not really too crazy about that look. Secondary color, and then some HSW rice wings. Alright, I like the secondary color GT wing. It's very clean. I like that the middle part of the spoiler is gloss black, matching it up to the stripe. Very nice. Moving on to this suspension. So we're going to do HSW suspension. Alright. Confused why there is no other options, but it's all good. We'll do HSW. Transmission, we'll do HSW as well. Turbo, we'll go stage 3. Wheels, we'll come back to those last. Windows. Yeah, I normally go for like a light smoke on cars. You can see the engine. But for this build, I kind of want to black out the windows and do limo. It just looks really good on this gray. The black windows, the black stripe, black mirrors, black window tint. Sweet. Alright, for the wheels. We're going forged 5. The 5-spoke design is such a timeless wheel design, and it looks so good on this Ferrari F40, so definitely going to have to throw those on. And let's see about painting them black. Ooh, yeah, that looks really good. We're definitely going to go black. The little bit of chrome on the wheels is a nice touch. I kind of like that, especially with the silver paint. Yeah, that is looking very clean. Tires, tire lettering. Probably not in the tire lettering. But we definitely want some bulletproof tires. And tire smoke, it's fine. Okay. Alright, so customization was relatively minimal. However, this thing looks really, really good, so I'm not really that mad that customization was minimal. In fact, this car looks good completely stock, so we just took a really good sports classic car and made it even better. So let's go ahead and get this outside. We can do a sound test and some first driving impressions. So here is the Grotti Turismo Classic outside. And this thing is looking super, super clean. This is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. And I'm really digging this silver and black theme we got going on. It looks really, really good. Wheels are on point. They look great with this car. I love the gloss black spoiler. Matches the stripe on this car. Super good, super clean. Alright, get the doors open here, get a closer look at everything. So, starting off at the front of the car, which would technically be the trunk or the frunk. Not much going on there. Here is the driver's seat. A decent amount of detail there. I do love the gated manual on the stick shift. That's sick, as well as the 3 pedals. Very nice. Back here underneath the hood, you can see a little bit of engine detail, and I really think it's cool that you can see the exhaust pipes coming out from the engine and to the muffler tips. That is pretty sick. Passenger side, nothing really too crazy over here. I do like the Grotti emblem right there on the dash. That's pretty nice. Alright, now here is the first person point of view from the cockpit on the driver's seat. I'm going to give it some gas and rev it up here, and we'll do that sound test. Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a Grotti vehicle for sure. Got the pop-up headlights. Those are sick. I love pop-up headlights. Very, very cool. Alright, so Grotti Turismo with the HSW upgrade. For those of you who are not aware, this is the fastest sports classic car in the entire game as of the date this is being recorded. So at the moment, this is the best car for sports classic races. Alright, so let's start off with the drivetrain test. Alright, this is rear wheel drive. No surprise there. Alright, so let's go and do an acceleration test, and I'll floor it. Okay, very nice. This car has great acceleration. Seems like it has a pretty good top speed too. So the handling is not bad. You definitely need to be ready to slam on the brakes before your corners. But it handles pretty well. It's responsive. A little bit of oversteer on the turns, but like nothing major at all compared to like rear-wheel drive muscle cars in this game. But yeah, as long as you are braking with enough time on your corners, you're going to be just fine. It's very predictable. It feels very balanced and planted to the road. Alright, this looks to be about the top speed on the Turismo Classic with the HSW upgrade. And this is a very good top speed. I don't know exactly what it is, but I would say it is up there with some of the better supercars. Let's try a brake test. 3, 2, 1, brake. Okay, brakes are not that good. I mean, they're decent, don't get me wrong, not bad or anything, but for an HSW vehicle, I expected it to brake a little bit quicker. Alright guys, well that is going to pretty much do it for this video. Overall, the Grotti Turismo Classic is a very good sports classic car in GTA Online. If you are a fan of Ferraris, or you just want to own the fastest car for the sports classic class, then I would definitely recommend picking up the Turismo Classic. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.